Welcome, ladies, to Mindset Monday. It is August the 3rd. My name is Alicia, and I am a holistic health coach to support women in creating lives that feel sustainable, nourishing, and grounded. I want to start today's conversation with a question. What if the thing you've been calling who you are is actually just the result of caring too much for too long? What if being overwhelmed isn't your personality? What if being exhausted isn't your identity? What if constantly feeling stressed isn't simply how life is supposed to be? Because somewhere along the way, many women began to believe that being overwhelmed was just part of being a woman, part of being a mother and caregiver, as well as part of being responsible and dependable. Because we've carried these roles for so long, we stop questioning them, noticing the weight, recognizing the exhaustion, and realizing how much we've been asking of ourselves. Many of us have spent years being the strong one, the one everyone calls, the one who figures things out, remembers birthdays, schedules appointments, keeps the household running, support aging parents, check on friends, show up for work, family, and everyone else. And somewhere in the middle of all that showing up, we disappear. Not completely, but little pieces of ourselves begin to fade into the background. Our needs become less important. Our rest becomes optional. And our joy becomes something we'll get to later. Before long, overwhelm becomes normal. Think about that for a moment. How often do you describe yourself as, I'm just busy, stressed, exhausted, running behind, or I have too much to do? For many women, those statements are no longer temporary experiences. They become identities. We begin introducing ourselves through our stress, defining ourselves by how much we can endure, and believing our value comes from how much we sacrifice. I want you to hear this today. Your worth is not measured by your exhaustion. Your value is not determined by how much you can carry, and your strength is not proven by how much you suffer. The truth is, many women are living in survival mode without realizing it. Sometimes it looks like always feeling rushed, feeling guilty when you rest, being unable to sit still without feeling like you should be doing something, constantly thinking about what comes next, feeling responsible for everyone's happiness, never feeling caught up, always pushing through, always telling yourself just one more thing, just one more week, just one more obligation, until years go by and your nervous system never truly gets a chance to rest. But here's the beautiful news. Because once you recognize overwhelm as a signal instead of an identity, you can begin responding differently. Instead of saying, this is just who I am, you can begin asking, what is this feeling trying to tell me? Do I need support, rest, or stronger boundaries? Do I need to let go of something or stop expecting myself to do the work of three people? Those questions create possibilities, and possibilities create change. This week, I want you to pay attention to your language. Notice how often you describe yourself through stress. Notice how often you say, I'm overwhelmed, I'm drowning, I'm exhausted, or I'm stretched too thin. Then gently pause and remind yourself, this is something I am experiencing. This is not who I am. Because overwhelm is a signal, not an identity. You were never meant to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Earn your worth through exhaustion, or sacrifice your well-being just to prove how strong you are. This month, we're going to explore what it means to move beyond survival mode, to build resilience with compassion, to recover from burnout, and to create a life that feels more sustainable, peaceful, and supportive. Because strength isn't found in carrying more. Sometimes it's found in finally putting something down. Remember, you deserve the same care, compassion, and support that you so freely give to everyone else. If you are navigating your own relationship with food, body, or health, and would like to learn more about the Empower Her journey, or join my free private Facebook group, you can find the information in the links below. And I'll see you next week, right here for Mindset.